Namaste, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Anchor to Light. So, today we're going to do emotional healing. And you probably noticed if you're in the other platforms, we put a quote there. Although it's emotional healing, I didn't put in emotional healing. I put a quote there that is relevant to today. And it's a Chinese proverb that says, "A man who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things." Let's say it again. A man or woman who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things. And I'm sharing that with you because the emotional healing for today is going to be on frustration. Somebody go, "Yeah, finally. I'm so frustrated." First of all, wrong language. Your emotions and your thoughts are frustrated, not the I. Just going to correct you right there. You know, just like people, I keep hearing people say, "Oh, I'm so confused." Oh yeah, you're going to get more confused, all right? The languaging is important. The I, the soul, the spiritual self does not get confused. It is the emotions and thoughts that get confused, upset, angry, and dramatize everything. Okay? So the key here is frustration. Just like any emotion, good or bad, is something that the soul uses this emotional mental machine to create. And the reason we're pairing it with certain quotes, verses, proverbs, stories, is because once there is a deeper knowing, then the soul can make a choice. Okay, although this thing is not according to plan, well, the proper response would be, instead of going crazy, being frustrated, angry, and being pissed off, and your life going down the toilet, is to say, wait, okay. A person who cannot tolerate small misfortunes can never accomplish great things. Let me think about it. All right, well, I don't want to be just a nobody. I want to make sure that I leave a landmark. I'm able to make a difference in people's lives. I'm going to leave this earth better than when I came in. Okay. So this little stuff are just little, speed bumps. That's all they are. It's all about perception. Your ability to deal with everyday stuff will determine whether you can handle bigger responsibilities. All of us know that. If every little thing we whine about, well, good luck with that. Never get to do anything. Because every little thing you're going to go, "Oh my God." Big old drama. That's it. These great spiritual teachers, these high beings look at you and go, "Hey, yeah, I'm going to give you bigger responsibilities if you can't even handle that small thing. Anyway, next lifetime." Get the idea? How do you know that this little stuff happening are not little tests? From the great spiritual being goes, I want to give you a bigger project to help people to do this and do that. You can't even handle a little thing. Okay, anyway. Okay, child, go learn your thing first. When you grow up, we'll talk again next lifetime or maybe 5 lifetimes from now. I know that sounds harsh. And some of you are going, "Oh, you don't understand my situation." Whatever. I don't like babysitting, so it is what it is. That's how life is. Things happen. Right? As the Lord Buddha said, suffering happens. But actually, in reality, pain happens. As you know, suffering is a choice. In other words, it goes back to the same premise. And I know some of you are so tired of hearing it already. Pretty much every meditation, every lecture, I keep coming to the same thing. It is the I that makes a choice of how to respond with what's going on. I don't care what excuses we give, and I say we because I fall into that until I wake myself and say, "Okay, stop. This is not my crap. This is somebody else's. I am the soul. I'm not giving into this. Things might not always go my way, but I look at it as a stepping stone to something better." I said, even if it's a total screw up, and all of us have our share, right? I have an inventory of it. My wife keeps reminding me. Okay. What do you do with it? Use them as lessons so you don't screw it up again. We try, but sometimes we forget, right? Here's the problem. If you keep dwelling on it, and dwelling on it, and dwelling on it, "I can't believe it. Why is it that our people this? How come I can't? Blah, blah, blah. You keep doing that, you know what you're doing? It's like quicksand. The more you scream, the more you wiggle, the deeper you go. It's like emotional quicksand, mental quicksand. Quicksand. Yeah, that's what I call it. Screaming and yelling, it's not going to help. The secret is to be still and ask for help. And when the line comes in, don't sit there going, why is it me? Why didn't I get? You go down. You say, you shut up, be still. Help comes in. Help is in the form of when you're still, there's clarity. When there's clarity, you know what to do. Make sense? So, before we do this healing on frustration, because some of you are just thinking of removing the frustrating energy, which is good. I mean, that's what the beautiful thing about using energy, using pranic healing, pranic psychotherapy, you flush it out. But if the attitude, the psychology is wrong, well, you hope no more so-called misfortunes or challenges come in. Because otherwise, guess what? You're going to do it again and again and again. So the whole idea, if you perceive a certain situation like, well, it's not what I planned, it's not what I expected. Anyway, it is what it is. How do I make the most out of this? How do I make this an opportunity to learn? How do I actually turn this into something that can help me and help others? Just like we covered in one of the previous Anchor Light meditations and lectures. When the winds of change blow, don't build walls, build windmills. Right? Let that wind of change push your sail in the right direction. I don't sail, but you get the idea. Okay? It is up here. The problem is we keep complaining about out there. As long as that doesn't change, frustration is part of your life. Get it through your head. I can't say it any straighter. I don't use profanity, so you get the point. Okay? Because some people, it's always somebody else's fault. I have a little inside tip for you if you're interested. Okay? This works for me. Hopefully it works for you. Doesn't work for you? Well, find your own word. When something happens that you don't like, it doesn't work out your way, the natural tendency of most people, the masses, I just use the word masses without being demeaning, the general public, is finding out who to blame. True? Something happens, oh yeah, it's his fault, her fault. It's always like that. That's how you know the soul is not in control. Someone who's in control will ask a different question. Whatever happens, the first question is, what is the cause of this? This particular situation, what is the cause? Do you see the question is going in the same direction, but the words that are used put it in such a way that you're looking at like a laboratory setting. What caused this? Yeah, that's what scientists do. Right? What caused this? This didn't work out, blah, blah, blah. This thing exploded or things didn't work out. What caused this? So what it does, it pulls you out, pulls the soul out of it, and you get to be the observer. What caused this? Okay, let's break it down. What caused this? And how do we fix it? What are the conditions? And then from there, just like a scientist, okay, what are the possible solutions? What are the possible hypotheses of why this happened, and then what are the possible solutions? Come on, you guys, all of us went to school for this. But the problem is we left the teaching in the school. Right? So if a certain situation happens, instead of going crazy, oh, it's his fault, it's her fault, and blah, 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 blah. I sound like Mickey Mouse. You step back. What caused this? Just by doing that, you know what happened? The soul forced itself, I just use the word force in a good way, force itself to step back and observe. Changes everything instantly. Unless you like drama. Because some people, they won't do that because you don't understand. Okay, this might sound bad, and I hope nobody gets hurt. It's as simple as this. when a person is very, very entangled with their emotional body, and there's a bias already in it, right? The bias is in, you don't like someone, and that person happened to say something or whatever that you don't like, and it caused a certain explosion. The very first thing a person will do, because of their bias, they're already swinging their negative emotions, and they already have a bias towards this person, they don't like them, immediately they'll say, it's your fault. In other words, they feel it emotionally, and they rationalize and justify it with their mind. All of us do that. However, if you step back and go, wait, what caused this? What caused this disagreement? He said this, I said that. Okay, there's the disconnect there. That's what caused it. Okay, we see it. It's just like having a third person looking at the situation. However, that only works if you have the awareness to say, okay, let me step out of this. Because if not, here's what happens. I know some of you know exactly what I'm talking about. When you're swimming in that intense emotional moment, the mental faculty ain't working right, because it's now strongly influenced by the emotions. So, as I always say, when a person's emotionally upset, I don't talk to them, because you know why? Hey, your mind is made up. I don't want to change it with facts. In order to know facts, you have to observe objectively. What if the person is swimming in their emotional crap? Anything you say will be muddied. So it's a complete waste of time. So every time with people like that, I just say, okay, yeah. No point. In my mind, it's like, whatever I say, even if I tell you the secret of the universe, you'll think it's nonsense. Because your mind's made up. So why should I waste my time giving you facts? This caused this, therefore this, which is logic. That's exactly the point. When a person's going through emotional crap, logic is out the window. Don't waste your time. Have you ever noticed sometimes when a child is crying, and you say, honey, it's like this, therefore this, I don't care. Exactly the point. Some people we deal with, as we always say, are are spiritual children in adult bodies. So, as they say in business, timing is everything. If you try to get through to a person who's going through emotional frustration, anger, and crap, and not the mental faculty is kind of like that, nothing you say makes sense. Because that's not what they're interested in. So, you step back, let them exhaust the energy, or give them some loving, work with them. Since they're on the emotional frequency, you meet it at the emotional frequency. Be caring, be loving, be understanding. Even though they're telling you a bunch of BS, like their belief system. Yeah, but you say, I know, I understand. You're not saying you agree with them. You just say, I understand what you're going through. Even though in the back of your head, it's pure nonsense, but I it's just to do what? Let the emotional body calm down so the mental faculty turns on. Then you start, okay, by the way, honey, this is this, therefore this, that's why that. But when they're swimming in that emotional stuff, the emotional soup, good luck. Even if you hold up a big old sign that says, hey, you, that's not what happened. They don't care. Now, you understand it now, right? Now, let's turn the tables. What if it's us? See, right now, if I present it to you that way, you go, yeah, it's obvious. I won't do that. Yeah, okay, now that you got it, turn the tables around and say, what if you're the one going through it? What if I'm going through it? Has it ever happened? Like we're going through a lot of emotional garbage, and somebody tried to explain to us, what happened? I don't care. Your mind is so twisted with the emotions, nobody makes sense. Right? Look, you just agreed with me. When if it's somebody else, well, let's turn the tables around. That's what karma is about. So, with that said, lucky you, hopefully as you listen to this, you're seeing both sides of it. Here's how you break the pattern. Key word, awareness. Awareness means being to catch yourself. Wait, what am I doing? Wait. I'm swimming in this emotional soup. Okay, this doesn't make sense. If I do this, my mental faculty is going to snore, go to comatose. Okay. I'm not these emotions, I'm not these thoughts. Let me step back. What is the cause of this problem? What is the cause of this challenge, this argument, this, that? What is the cause? What is the effect of that? And then what? And then, as you go through that, you know what happened? The soul is forcing the emotional body to cool it, buddy. Okay, you, mental faculty, wake up. I'm talking to you. Okay, break this down. Understand it. And guess what happened? Suddenly you go, ooh, I have clarity. No, your clarity has always been there. The problem is you allow the emotional body to cloud it. But if you step out of it and observe it and ask the right question, guess what? At some point you go, it wasn't a big deal in the first place. I just made it a big deal. Exactly the point. Right? I know some of you are still going to say, yeah, but you know, I'm emotional, so I flow with it. Where's that gotten you? Exactly. Nothing wrong being emotional, nothing wrong being too mental, as long as it is all in the control of the soul. Sometimes you need to be emotional. It needs to be done because let's say somebody just lost someone due to COVID and you're there trying to comfort them. You cannot say, I'm not an emotional person. Okay, anyway, people live, people die. That's that. No. You allow the emotional body to feel the emotional pain, to be able to sympathize, so emotional body fully envelops and nurtures them. And then you're talking to somebody who's a brainiac, overthinks everything. You go, okay, I think the right time to establish rapport here is to allow my mental body to communicate with this dude. Okay. Well, you know, the secret of the universe is it's made of waves and they're basically atoms and this and that. You geek out with them. Okay. I know what you're saying. Well, that's not being spontaneous. You're absolutely right. Absolutely right. You see, that's why we call it soul mastery or self-mastery. The soul, the spiritual self, the I, is constantly observing and deciding what is the appropriate thought, appropriate emotion, appropriate movement of the body. So to finish it off, then we'll do the meditation because some of you, I didn't come for a lecture. Well, sayonara, bye. A man or woman, okay, don't go crazy. Oh, it's only about men. Look, this is an ancient Chinese proverb. When you talk to the Chinese dudes in ancient China, don't argue with me. I'm just reading. The man who cannot tolerate small misfortunes cannot accomplish great things. I'm assuming that all of you watching this, you want to make a difference in this world, right? Or you just got nothing else to do. Your friend just drag you to watch this. But hear me out. It's part of our self-worth. We came here, the question people ask, what's my purpose? I just came here to be born, go to school, and get married, have kids, get old, retire, and die. Okay, you're not my audience. Go away. That's not the audience I want. Because anything I say is a complete waste of time to you. Okay? But most of you, if not all of you, who are still around after all these years, you say, yeah, I want to be better. I want to be better, not just for myself, but be better for someone else. To leave this world, when I leave my body, better than before I came in. So that requires you to accomplish something. In order to accomplish something, to leave a spiritual landmark, like the lecture I gave you about what my teacher told us to do, a spiritual landmark to make a difference, you're going to encounter speed bumps. Things don't go your way. And if you crash and burn on the first little thing that didn't work out, good luck, buddy. It's going to be a long, painful life. But if you say, anyway, this just happened. It's there's certain lessons I need to learn, certain things I need to course correct, some weaknesses I have not yet made better, or whatever. In other words, you observe it. What is it? What is the cause of this? How can I make it better? If you observe it that way, your spiritual practice, your development will go like this. Okay? Geometrically upward. Instead of like what most people do. Just talk to some of your friends and loved ones. Today the news is great, they feel great. Next day the news is bad, they feel bad. It's just like, just one thing good about it though, never a boring day in their life. I'd rather have a boring, quiet day than a dramatic explosion 20 times a day. But that's just me. Because that's my definition of serenity. Serenity is essentially a sum total of peaceful events strung together. Write it down. Serenity are peaceful events over a period of time strung together. That's that. So for your emotional healing today, we're going to do a short meditation, Twin Hearts, and then we're going to do a cleanse, like a spiritual shower of divine energy, with the intention of removing any frustration, any type of anxiety, just flush it out of our aura and our chakras. So I hope you have your salt water bucket next to you. If not, visualize your violet fire. Okay? Now, as I always say, if this message was a little harsh for some of you, I delivered it in the most upfront and honest way I can. Because I noticed that for a lot of people, that is what's needed to have them a realization, oh, I am a spiritual being, divine intelligence. I can understand this. I choose to love. I'm a spiritual being of divine love. And I'm a spiritual being of divine power, so I can break away from my old patterns to create new ones. That's my objective. That's it. By the way, before you guys space out, I'll let you know now. There will be no, Fridays we have 2 sessions. There's not going to be an evening session because tonight, well, at least California time, starts the worldwide Arhatic Yoga online retreat. And I'm one of the people helping facilitate it. So there's going to be a slight conflict in time. And that's several thousand people that it's going to be an event that goes on straight for 48 hours. So I'm not going to be there the whole 48 hours, but anyway, my point is it kind of conflicts with the time. So tonight we're not having the second Anchor the Light meditation. Okay, just tell your friends about it. I'll put a reminder online also. Okay, and we'll start again Monday morning. All right, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my beloved teacher, Master Tohok Sui Mahagu Jumailing, we thank you for divine light, divine love, guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you for empowering us with divine intelligence, divine love, and divine power. In full faith, so be it. All right, take your left hand, tap your heart, take your right hand, tap your crown. Put your hand like this. Be aware of your heart, be aware of your hands. Just say, our hearts are one, our crowns are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. There's only oneness. Now be aware of your heart, be aware of your hands, project beautiful pink light to the entire earth. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred, anywhere in the world, anywhere, in me, in my home, in my work, everyone I know, the city, state, country, anywhere in the world, let me sow God's unconditional love and peace. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. To all who I've hurt, in however way I've hurt you, consciously or subconsciously, I humbly ask for your forgiveness. I send you love, joy, and healing. To all who have hurt me, we are all children of God. We are all growing and evolving. Evolution involves time, process, and lots of mistakes. I've learned from mine, so can you. To all who have hurt me, you are completely forgiven. Go in peace, and may you be blessed with inner peace and inner healing and spiritual growth. May you learn from your mistakes and evolve. So be it. I release you. Namaste. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. To all who are suffering, and many are right now, think about all the places. There are places where people are really, their bodies are really sick with COVID, with other health issues, or relationships are suffering, or financially they're suffering. Bless them with hope and with faith, with inner healing, financial healing, emotional healing, mental healing. May the relationships be healed. So be it. There are many places in the world having political unrest. People are suffering. Iran, Iraq, Afghanistan, Venezuela, Colombia, many parts of Africa that don't get into the news, many parts of the world. Let's allow the divine blessings to flow through us to these places, blessing every person in this place, every being, with hope and with faith, and a better world. So be it. There are many places in the Northwest and other parts of the world, in Greece, where fires are still going on. May all those places be blessed. May the fire be completely extinguished. So be it. May lives be saved. So be it. Where there is darkness, let me sow light. Darkness is the absence of spiritual light. Bless every person, every being with the realization that they are a spiritual being having an earthly journey. May they realize their true nature. So be it. And where there is sadness, let me sow a tremendous amount of joy. Beware of your heart and your hands. May every person, every being be blessed with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. So be it. Now beware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Beware of your crown. Exhale. And stay there. You might feel a gentle pressure on your crown. That's your crown widening, allowing more divine energy to flow through. Beautiful golden light is filling your crown. Let that golden light from your crown slide down through your hands, blessing your family, your friends and relatives, the people you work with. Let that golden light just spread everywhere throughout the entire earth. And just say, our souls are one, our spirits are one. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with great joy and happiness, with understanding, harmony, and divine peace. Blessings be to all. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. Now gently be aware of your heart and your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale and imagine brilliant golden light just pouring out of our hands, pouring down on the entire earth, filling the earth with so much beautiful golden light. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being. May every person, every being in the higher worlds, middle worlds, even the lower worlds, may every being in every dimension, every direction, above and below, be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. For many right now, physical healing, emotional healing, mental healing, relationship healing for so many. And also financial healing. May all be blessed with understanding, with harmony, goodwill, and especially the willingness to do good. Blessings be to all. So be it. Just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Be still And just let the massive amount of spiritual energy flow through us and keep blessing the earth. Just aim the energy to the areas where they have the wildfires. Visualize it completely extinguishing all those fires in the northwest, in Greece, and some parts of the world. And just pour that energy to the hospitals where so many people right now all over the world are suffering. And many of them are children. May they be healed. Pour that energy to all the caregivers. A lot of them are more than exhausted, beyond exhausted. Empower them as they sacrifice time, health, relationship to be of service, to give selflessly. Empower them, bless them, heal them, protect them. With God, all is possible. So be it. You might have friends or family that are caregivers that you're worried about. Fill them with this divine healing light. So be it. You might have friends and relatives that are sick with COVID or other diseases. Fill them with divine golden healing energy. So be it. Blessings be to all. Blessings be to all. Now gently put your hands down. Keep your eyes closed. Keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Be aware of a golden light, a golden star just floating above your head. Be still. And in your inner eye, just look at that golden light above your head. Just observe that beautiful golden sun floating above your head. The image doesn't have to be clear. Just know it's there. Be aware of the love within your heart. Send a stream of love from your heart up to the crown and into that golden light. Be still. Your entire awareness and consciousness is swimming inside that beautiful golden sun. You are a spiritual being. You're not the body, not the emotion or thoughts. You are that spiritual being of light. Be still. Remember who you are and your true nature. And listen. Be still. Be aware of that golden light that is you. And just simply let go. And let things be. Now. Let go. Let go. Maintain your stillness. Maintain your awareness of your true nature of being of light, the soul, the spiritual self. Maintain that awareness of that eternal truth. Be still. And just imagine observing your body. Just looking like looking in a mirror. Just observe. Just say, that is my body. Now look at the facial expressions when you're feeling any type of frustration, anger, or negative emotion. Just observe the facial expression and know what that looks like and what that felt like. Just observe it. The thoughts that go through your head, just observe it. Just observe. As you look, verbally repeat, this is my body. These are my emotions. These are my thoughts. But they're not the I. They're not me. The body, the emotions, and thoughts are my instruments in this earthly life. This anger, this resentment, energy, these are not the I. They're not the I. I am a being of light. Divine love, divine intelligence, and divine will. That is my true nature. This body, these emotions and thoughts serve me well. And I choose to be happy. I choose to be wise. I choose to do the right thing. I choose to be joyful. That is I. And those are the choices I make. So it is. Now just be still. You don't have to do anything. The rest will be done for you. Just maintain your awareness as a being of light. Just be still. The brilliant divine energy is pouring down into your body, into your crown. Your crown is being cleansed. All negative thoughts, negative energies, especially energies of frustration, are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled to the nearest salt water to you, or violet fire. Now, the liquid divine energy is cleansing your forehead, your ajna, and your back head chakras. All these head chakras are being cleansed of any anger, resentment, frustration, anxiety, dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled to the nearest salt water. Just keep observing. You're just a soul observing your body going to a car wash, essentially. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your throat. Your throat chakras are being cleansed. Any type of worry are dissolved, disintegrated, flush out to the nearest salt water to you, or violet fire. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your front and back heart. Your front back heart chakras are being cleansed. Your front back solar plexus chakras are being cleansed. Any kind of anger, resentment, any type of conscious or subconscious frustrations are dissolved, disintegrated, extracted, expelled to the nearest salt water and violet fire to you. The liquid divine energy is pouring down to your navel, your sex center, down your spine, to the base of your spine, to your basic chakra. All your chakras are now being saturated by this compassionate, purifying divine light. is flushing out any anger, resentment, any type of frustration, anxiety, fear. All these negative energies are being flushed out of your aura, your chakras, your channels, out of your body, out of your energy bodies, into the nearest salt water or violet fire. Now, just be still. Just observe. It's like watching your car going through a car wash. Just observe your body, your emotional body, mental body going through a spiritual car wash. Your vehicles, right? Let it flush. Just observe. Just watch it happen. A waterfall of light just flushing out grayish clouds out of your entire body, physically, emotionally, mentally. Just let it happen. All negative connections, cut, disintegrate. The near salt water, violet fire to you. Cut. Now just be still. Some of you might feel sensations of things moving out of your body, tingling. Some of you might feel slightly nauseated. Just observe it, let it flow out. It's like emotional, mental diarrhea. Just let it pour out. Just say, these are not I. These negative thoughts and emotions, these are not me. I release them completely, giving my emotions, my mind, my body space to be happy, to be joyful, to be wise, to be peaceful. So be it. Just be still. Just be receptive. Repeat after me. I completely, deeply, permanently. Again. I completely, deeply, permanently, and gratefully accept, absorb all the divine healing energies now. So be it. Just be still. Your entire body, energy bodies are like sponges, now being saturated with brilliant light, just pouring through every particle. Every fiber is now saturated, permeated by this blissful, loving, divine healing light. Absorb it, accept it, assimilate it. Now. Say thank you. Thank you to the universe, thank you to God, the great spiritual beings, whoever you want to thank. The attitude of gratitude allow that healing energy to go deeper into your system. Say thank you. Thank you, thank you. In full faith, so it is. Be still. Now, open your hands in blessing. We'll release the excess energy that our bodies cannot absorb. It also cleanses some of the stuff that didn't come off. Visualize the earth in front of you. Fill the earth with golden light. May every person, every being be blessed with good health, with happiness, prosperity, and spirituality. May all be blessed. Keep blessing your family, friends, loved ones, relatives, people you work with. Bless all of them with golden light. Now be aware of your feet, the base of your spine. Project golden light going down to the earth. May every person, every being on the earth be blessed. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Okay, let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Thank you for your immense blessings. In full faith. So be it. All right. Open your eyes. So, how do you guys feel? Everybody okay? Did we have to pick you up from the ground? That was pretty intense. So, again, for the ones who are just joining us, we leave this online so you can come back, press play, and redo it again, and again. As much cleansing as you like. You know, that car wash metaphor is actually quite real. When I say quite real, because the car is your vehicle, you're the driver, right? Well, guess what? Your body is your vehicle in the material world. Your astral or emotional body is your vehicle in the emotional world, like a boat in water. Your mental body, which is like a body, like a, basically a body, a vehicle that you use in the mental world. So, just imagine your car in the physical, emotional, mental world are going to a car wash. And that's what happens when we do our emotional healing. And the good thing about it is, you don't just wash your car once. Even if you put all this stuff on top of it that never gets dirty, you splatter mud on it, it still will have mud. So what do? You still have to hose it off. Some of you, did that click? Exactly. That's why you don't just meditate once, and for the rest of my life, everything be great. I wish. Come on, tell me where that is. I'd love it. Okay? So, wow, that's a long time, huh? 53 some minutes. So we will see you Monday morning. Again, if you haven't heard, tonight we're not having the second session because I'll be helping the facilitation, is that the right word? Facilitating the first ever global Arhatic Yoga retreat. And it starts tonight, because it's going Manila time into US time and so on and so on. Anyway, don't want to confuse you guys with details. The ones who signed up, you guys already know. It's basically 2 time zones. It's going to happen Manila, California, Philippines time zone, and USA time zone. If you're part of it, you should have gotten your email. And some people, they're like, hey, I want to do a marathon, so you can do the entire thing. It's just one stream going all the way through. We repeat the program, and we talk twice, 3 times, whatever it is. Okay, I hope that helps. And the ones who don't know what the heck I'm talking about, don't worry about it, because there are prerequisites. You have to have taken certain classes, attended the Arhatic Yoga in your class to be able to join the retreat. So just relax. Next time it's offered, I'll let you know. Okay? And what else? I think that's pretty much it. We will see you Monday morning. And some of you have asked, you benefit from this, you want to donate, you want to help, fund expenses and all that stuff. Just go to, I think, praniking.com, massacre.org. There's a donate button. And, if you want to give, great. If you don't want to, that's fine. We'll just continue doing what we're doing. But the ones who have asked about it, just go there and just click a button and do whatever you want. Okay? Namaste, everyone. I wish you much joy and happiness. And by the way, I just realized some of you are asking, hey, this emotional healing works very well. I want more of it. Well, guess what? We have the deep emotional healing and transformation. We open it up again. We had it last year. We closed it down. Now we open it up again, I think last week. And so just go to masterco.org. It's either a 4-week program or a 9-week program. And if you sign up for it tomorrow, during the day, there's going to be a bonus video where I go through the entire overview and go through one very powerful deep emotional healing. Okay? So just go to masterco.org. It's basically whatever we did today times 100. Because every technique that you learn, you're supposed to practice it 7 times. Well, 7 times 9, 54, and you repeat it a few times, easily 100 times. Okay, namaste everyone. You all take care, and God bless. We'll see you. Bye.